Well,
give an opening thing here.
We're at in my estimation, the biggest crisis in the 35 years that I've been in Congress. We recognized this about a year ago, that something needed to be done. Paul Kanjorski, who's on the banking committee, said to me 7 or 8 months ago, there's going to be 100 banks go under, and Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae were in trouble. I said, well, what are we doing about it? Well, the administration keeps saying everything's fine. Structurally, everything's sound. And you've heard the president say that. Now, I can understand the president saying that. He doesn't want to scare people. But obviously, the first stimulus package we passed didn't do any good. And this latest bailout, I'm not sure whether it's going to have the effect that we hope it'll have. I don't know what this stems from. You got all kinds of economists talking about different things. What we're looking at and what we're seeing down the road is the things we have to solve and work on is infrastructure here in our area, but also health care. I've been in the forefront of diabetes, as you know, trying to get it under control and take care of the hospitals. They're the biggest employer in our area, actually. When it comes, every single place there's a hospital, and you add it up, and they're the biggest employer. I don't think there's anything more important, though, than getting the deficit down. I vote against most of the tax cuts. My wife says you shouldn't talk about that. Well, I talk about it because I think we're going the wrong direction. When the Clinton administration left, we had a $250 billion surplus. Now we have I don't know exactly what the deficit is right now, but it's increased substantially. And the war is a big part of it. And you've heard what I've said about the war. I don't need to talk about that. We're spending $10 billion a month on this war. That's in Iraq alone, $2 billion in Afghanistan. I disagree with the president and Obama also about leaving troops in Iraq. I don't think we need to. I think we need to leave them in the periphery, but not inside the country. I'm not sure we need to send a lot more troops to Afghanistan. There's nothing in Afghanistan. There's only poppies. I realize there's 400 tribes there, and very difficult to govern the country. Iraq at least has some resources, that's oil, but in Afghanistan there's nothing. I sent a book, and I'll end with this, I sent a book to Brent Scowcroft when he was National Security Advisor. That was 20 years ago. I said, it's the demise of the Western powers, written by a historian, Paul Kennedy. And we're going to spend ourselves into a second-class country if we keep spending money like we're spending money and not paying for it. He said to me, don't worry about it. I've read the book already. He said, don't worry about it. Well, we're in that position right now. He called me before the Gulf War. He said, talk the president out of going to war. I said, I don't know this president. And so I talked to Cheney about 45 minutes, and I didn't get anywhere. But at any rate, we passed what we thought was a package which would loosen the credit. And I looked yesterday at some of the Treasury's proposals, and they aren't there yet. So we're not sure what kind of an impact it's going to have. We think it'll loosen up credit. We don't have a particular problem in this area, but in the country, worldwide, it's a problem. We've got to do something about it. And what more we have to do, I don't know.